for you see. That's inside the cabinet. Oh, that's underneath the cabinet. Hey up YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a volcano. So we're just outside Puerto Montt. Pretty cool. So I'm still with Kevin and Jenny. This is me last night together because they're heading south and I'm heading north to clean my Land Rover, which I am so looking forward to.
Frozen wasteland later.
Yo, and good morning YouTube, and welcome back to Chile. I'm in Virillion or somewhere or other, and I want to give a shout out to Kevin and Jenny, who have been having issues, and hopefully Jenny's okay. She's been in hospital for a couple of days, and it was, yeah, anyway, thinking of you two guys. But I'm in where I'm at. It's like a campsite, but come along this road, and I've been here 5 days, and this is the campsite here, and it's actually it's a nice place. The owner is really cool, really cool. So it's Eclipse Camping Park. So there's a telephone number, and there's a for WhatsApp, so you can message them on WhatsApp. But there's electric gates and a key. But yeah, it's really, I don't know, show that again. It's a really nice place. Now I was only going to stop for a couple of days to meet up with Carsten and his wife, and we was going to stay here for a few days, head a bit further north because I desperately need to start cleaning, because obviously it's going to Australia, and Carsten, he has a friend in he has a friend in Santiago with a garage, and I was going to use that. But Santiago, yeah, I might end up still doing that at the minute, but we'll see. But this campsite has a petrol power washer. There's a few people here at the minute. But it has a petrol power washer, which is really cool. And so I've actually cleaned underneath, cleaned the engine bay, well, cleaned what I can underneath. And I was just chatting to the guy at the side here, he's Colombian, and he says, yeah, they've got everything here. Do you think they've got a welder? So, yeah, probably. So I asked, they've got a welder. Oh, can I borrow your welder? So I borrowed his welder and mended my, well, sort of mended my clips. Sort of mended my clips, so I've welded them back on, but they're stainless, but they're not going to last long, I know. But also the biggest job that I had to do was a little bit of an issue. A little bit of an issue. Hello. Yeah, it wasn't like that when I set off. There was no rust on it, but you know, with the intense abuse of corrugations and stuff like that. So I found a bit of plate, so I'm going to weld that on today. And I've taken, even though I have cleaned the engine bay, and best part I can underneath for now, but it's it's hard work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld this plate under here, and then with the eyebrow off I'm going to clean again with the power washer. I'll take this wheel off, clean with the power washer, let it dry because I've got to get every little bit of muck off. Let it dry, and then what's that? I can't find bits of plastic. That's for the lights. Anyhow, we'll hide that. We'll pretend we didn't see that. That's for the lights, but the lights have different things on mine. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to clean all this, take the wheel off, power wash it to an inch of its life, and then get some black paint and paint it. Well, good morning YouTube. I'm on a different camera because it's waterproof and I'm going to be pissing and arsing about with water. So I'm in this campsite here, and they're really good, really nice, and they have a petrol power washer. So I've already twice it switched off. Right, switched off. Anyway, yeah, so I've quickly been under here. I've done a bit of welding on the bulkhead there with a bit of floor, and I cleaned this yesterday, so I'm gonna do it again and just take the eyebrows off to get all that, so I can get in better, and then clean it, and then yeah, I've got some black paint. I've got some black paint as well to spray on it so it looks better. So this is noisy, so I'm going to put you on time lapse and hopefully you can see something. But yeah, it's getting pretty clean now. We'll turn back round. Yeah, it's looking, probably can't see that much because it's black, but it's a lot better, an awful lot better. As you can see, a lot better. So I could do a bit of scrubby bub with my scrubbing brush. I've only done the front half really. I've got like in here to do. I've done part of the back, but I need to really lift the back up as well. So I can do a bit of this. I'm going to let this dry, and then maybe chuck some paint. If it dries today, I might chuck some paint on. I'll probably chuck some paint on tomorrow, and then because I'm going to have to lower it back down again. Or I might lower it back down because it's crooked. I don't want to sleep crooked. But that will be, I'll drop it down today, and then I'll probably clean it all before I start painting it, because otherwise it's going to get manky again. But I need to let it dry to see all the bits I've missed. Right, onwards and upwards. Well, good morning YouTube. I'm still at it, and I've been at it for a long time, but power wash the front a little bit. I suppose it looks better, a bit of black paint on the front. There's still bits that I need to go around. But yeah, looking a little better. It's a bit dark really, you can't see a great deal because it's a bit dark, but yeah. You know when you do something and then you wish that you never bloody started. Yeah, and this is just the outside. I know the outside and underneath is worse, but it's not too bad from there. I'll come in the eye before I take it to get it inspected, I suppose. But there's a lot underneath that I can't get to with a power washer. So my idea is take the seats out at the front, which need to come out anyway to clean inside, and then take the centre cubby box out, take the plate out from underneath that, and then so I can get to some areas underneath with the power washer. Something's bit me there or not, I don't know. So I can get underneath the power washer, and then yeah, hopefully that'll help. That's an idea. I have a feeling it's going to cost me £2 when I get to Australia, because they're going to have to clean it. So yeah, that's going to be so £2, whether that's $2,000 or 2,000 Australian dollars, which is about £1,000. But yeah, I think that's yeah, I'm not taking the piss. But where in Chile do you where the fucking Chile do you get it professionally cleaned? The outside should be alright, but not underneath. Fuck it, let's carry on. So as a thanks to them for letting me stay here and doing what I'm doing, I've just done an interview with a couple, which I'll probably put the video up that they did, just an interesting video and a bit of advertisement for the Eclipse campsite as well, which is pretty cool. And they've got Land Rover in. There we go. And hopefully they don't make me look like an idiot, like I am an idiot. Sort of. Catch you later. That would have been better, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's what I should have done actually, film them filming me. No way. Right, catch you later. That's just still up there, look. I've been gassing for ages. Right, catch you later. Yup, and good morning YouTube. Well, 2 weeks I've been in this campsite. And we've got some Swiss, some Germans, Colombians, and then me. It's looking a little bit better. There's a couple of weeks now. I've been cleaning, glassing about, and then painting underneath. So it looks better. I've even managed to mend my exhaust, mend my fuel tank there, my water tank on the passenger side. Mend my step, but the welder wasn't very good. Mend my catchers, but obviously it's stainless steel. And did that. So I'm still cleaning and cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. I've just started inside, but when you you see the seat, it's like that. Yeah, and then there's just shit everywhere. Oh, shit everywhere, which is not the best. Not the best at all. I'll take these washers out before I lose them, because they're all spaces for the thing. And then that's the battery and the wires. I just kind of plonk there at the minute. I was in a hurry, so I've got to take all that out and get it clean. So might as well take the other seat out, cubby box out and do all that. Whose fucking idea was this? Well, day blah, 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 whatever it is, I have no idea, but it's like the best part of 2 weeks. So let's say underneath pretty much okay. So let's start the inside. Done everything in the box in there, just doing the dashboard. I've lost my squirty bottle somewhere. It's vanished. Like dogs have nicked it, which is a whole possibility. And I've just found like £5.50 in my ashtray. It's pretty good. So my seats, I went to put my seats in last night because I'd sat them to go to the supermarket and they were full of fucking water. So I had to put them on the side. Even Bob's had a bath. Ain't you, Bob? You're still looking a bit grubby. But even you've had a bath. So I'll try and find this bottle. No idea where it is. I'll do that bit again. So from the front doors forward is all clean. It's full of shit. You won't think that's actually clean. I had to take all them off because it was full of dust below. But it all wants to wipe down again. Cleaned all the power washed all the seats and had to re-stick all this stuff down. And then get behind here and all the dust out of there, which is a bloody nightmare. But so I'm just doing the back at the minute, even though you wouldn't think I've backed it out. Well, I'm just waiting for the laptop. So I'm charging the laptop up because I'm just doing a video. I'm just downloading a video now. But you see the manky mess. Let's go. So that cupboard, all these cupboards have got to come out. So I might empty that one and then bring it out this way because I'm going to take all this out. The other battery, the compressor, all that's got to come out. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. That's so full of clothes up there. But you just see the dust of everything. But it is what it is. So the idea is if I get all this clean, so I've got to take this door card off as well. I'll just show you around that side. I'll just show you how bad it all is and a lazy ass dog. But you see the dust just gets everywhere. Oh, manky mess. So I'm gonna take this cupboard out, do this today. Well, when you've got to clean to this extent, to take the cabinets out, so you see that's inside the cabinet. Well, that's underneath the cabinet. But yeah, so I have to take all these out as well. Shit. Joys. When you ever want to ship to Australia on a round the world trip and you've got to spend a month cleaning an old Land Rover, this is to the extent that you've got to go to. So all the cabinets are out. Well, there's only one left in. And it's surprising how much stuff you actually have in the vehicle. I can't believe how much stuff I've got. You just pack it away in boxes. But I had to take it all out to get this out because there's muck right in the bottom of the window that's got in somehow. I have no idea. So, as I say, I've cleaned the front half. I've got to take these out. I'm going to clean them and try and get them back in today because all this stuff has to go somewhere. But yeah, it's yeah. So I'll get all these things in, and then clean all the stuff that goes in. So there's only that cupboard to do, which is only a small one. Up and good morning, YouTube. Well, I am still at this campsite, and it's actually a Grand campsite. Jorge's nicking my cast off bits. Look, here's Jorge.
Hey, you got a nice camera there, man. Nice camera.
And this is his truck, and he keeps moving to different spots where he thinks he's travelling, but he's not.
Hey, mate, it's not a truck.
It's not a truck.
It's not a truck, man. It's a motorhome.
It's a motorhome.
Motorhome. It's not a truck.
It looks like a truck. It's a truck with a camper body on it.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna show you around here. So they have a little caravan, if need, if the weather's bad. But there's 10 or 12 spots. You probably have some tents down there. That's where I did my welding down there. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. Water, I've been there, I'd say, best part of a month. There's water everywhere, there's electric, and dogs. And this little dog here, he just loves sticks. And then you throw sticks, and that's all he does all day. This little ginger one here is the boss. She's the boss, wagging the tail. And this one, Jenny and Kevin's favourite. When they was up here, yeah, big softy. When Jenny and Kevin was stopped up here, never left their side. So it's pretty cool. We also got barbecues everywhere. There is bins, but there also is really the reason why I stopped here. The owner's so good. He's a really nice guy. Really nice guy. So they have petrol power washer, ladder, vac, compressor. Some of my stuff that I've left that I'm not going to bother. And obviously my toilet tent. Probably not need it tonight. So I've only got one more camping. Toilet outlet for camper vans, which is pretty good. And we'll just go down here and show you the toilet book. So this is the washing up area. The only downside is the gas boiler for the hot water out here is full of things. That's not got too easy to do. Also, I did do a suggestion that it's nice for overlanders if we had a washing machine. So he's going to put a washing machine there at some point, and a little lean-to. And these are the toilets. There's like the six toilets. Normally it's not that busy, so you usually get one to yourself, which is pretty good. This one's been mine for the last, well, I think mine and Jorge's. So you got a toilet, shower. You're a scary fat man. But yeah, you got a shower, toilet, sink. Pretty cool, all to yourself. So we'll see you later. I've got a wee one. I'm not filming having a wee in a bit. So the campsite is it's pretty cool. It says you have lots of stuff, and if you like me, because I'm cleaning it and all that sort of stuff, he takes you down to the shop. Just down to the shop to get supplies. There's a nice little greengrocer's just down the road down there, but it's halfway between Pucon and Veronica, I think it is. But the name of the place is Eclipse Camping Park. Yeah, Veronica, halfway between Veronica and Pucon. and that is the number. An even better thing is I stayed here for, I was only going to stay for 3-4 days because I was going to go up to Santiago and use a garage that Carsten knows. And Carsten lives up there, really nice guy. He's from, if I say Dutch he'll shout at me, but he's from Denmark, him and his wife. And I went, they came up here a couple of times, we met them up here a couple of times, and then I actually went to his house for dinner. He invited for me dinner. He even come and picked me up because he has a defender as well, really nice guy. And then at one time I went to shopping because I needed more supplies and more things, so I thought, well, I needed to charge my main battery up. So I went to Pucon, get some more paint and other bits and pieces, a load of shopping, and I met a guy, can't remember his name now. Anyway, he's an artist, really nice guy, and he actually says, oh, we've staying here for a few days. He's like retired, 60. He might shout at me now saying that, but he's older than me. That's old, isn't it, really? Anyway, a really nice guy, and he has a log cabin, and I'll put photos. I didn't video because I thought it was rude. I wish I had done, to be fair. But he's an artist, and he has a cabin that's, you see the volcanoes up there, but you can see the cabin. In fact, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the road and show you the volcano from the house. The lake, which is in between two areas. Now up here, you can see, there's the volcano there. Now the artist guy that I was talking to lives just at the base of the volcano, just at the base of there. This is pretty cool. You can see the clouds. So definitely, any overlanders ever see this and they're in this area, please stop here, because a lot of people, someone's behind me, a lot of people stop for a day or a couple of days and they end up staying a week, which is fine, you know, it's all part of the fun. It's definitely all part of the fun, because there is quite a bit to do, because there's the volcano and then there's walks and all that sort of stuff up to the volcano. And if you're into walking, there's so many walks around here. Not that I did, because I'm a fat man. I didn't. It's just I'm too focused on cleaning the Land Rover. So I'm heading up to San Antonio today. Well, I'm going to make about halfway up there, camp for the night, and then go up to San Antonio tomorrow, because I've booked an Airbnb for 8 days. Because on Monday, today's Saturday, Sunday I'm going to go up to the Airbnb, and then Monday I've got it booked in for the cleaning. So it's getting cleaned on Monday, getting it professionally cleaned outside and inside. So I'm going to stay at Airbnb, take everything out, you know, personal items that might get stolen or anything, so they can clean inside properly. It's going to be there 2 days. I'll pick it up Tuesday night, and then well, probably Tuesday night. I'm still waiting for the thing. Maybe Wednesday. We'll see. I haven't heard of when I've got to drop the vehicle off yet, and if it's going to come to a point where I'm just going to have to drop it off, and they'll have to put it in the container themselves, because obviously my flight's out on the 1st, so I've got the got the Airbnb to the 31st, and then the 31st I'm going to get an Uber up to the airport, Santiago Airport, which is an hour and a half drive. I've got a hotel booked there for the night, and then fly home, see my kids, see my house, see my friends, get bored shitless, and want to go on holiday again. But I am really going to miss South America. I love South America. The people in South America are so friendly everywhere. Jorge's he's Colombian, as I say, I'm in Chile now, but everybody I find them more talkative than the Americans. Don't get me wrong, I like Americans, really good at America. But people will just come and talk to you, and they're so kind. Not that I didn't have any kindness in the States, I did. But it just South America is just so kindness, and people need to come here more. They need to come to this campsite especially as well. I actually did a piece for another YouTuber about the campsite as well. Hopefully I can get that and put a part of that in here. That'd be cool. We're just answering questions, because they do it in cause he's tried to promote this place, but he did it in Spanish, and obviously I'm English, so they did the questions in English, so made it easier. Right, time to go. I shall catch you later. Bye. Up and good morning, YouTube. Well, this is the last camp spot in South America. It's a nice spot, even though I've cleaned it and it's all covered in foliage again. Shit. It's getting cleaned tomorrow anyway. So this is Sunday, the 23rd of March, and I'm flying out on the 1st of April. The Land Rover's going on the 2nd of April, but it's getting cleaned tomorrow on the 24th. So this is the last camp spot, and it's really nice. You see the mist, all the heat cool off. I can hear a cat meowing. Meow. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's just starting to warm up. But I've got to be in San Antonio around 2 o'clock, and it's just past 9 now, and it's 5 hours away. So I better get a move on. Ideally I wanted to get all the sheets and everything out and dry them, but I think what I'll do is I'll get the Airbnb, I'll take them all out and see bits of toilet paper about. I'll take them all out. I'll take them all out and then take them into the Airbnb and let them dry properly, obviously, because it's the moisture from night and then the condensation in the morning. Get to the bottom of the mattress and hot sweaty body, you know how it is. Wish there was 2 hot sweaty bodies, but there's only one, so there you go. Anyway, yeah, so I'll do that I'll do that at the Airbnb. I'll take it out, make sure it's all dry before, there's a little big fish jumping there, before it goes in a container for a month and a half. But even though it's cleaned, yeah, I'd squeezed through a bit of foliage. But yeah, once it comes back, there's a few bugs that I need to get out of there as well. But yeah, once it comes back, I can get it. They might get some of these scratches out. I'm going to tell them they've got to take the flags off if need. Doesn't matter. But yeah. What the fucking hell's that thing? yeah, take the flags off because they're knackered anyway. I'm going to replace them all. So let's go and get some diesel. Anyway, bit anticlimax.